Hey guys, we're going to talk a little bit of strategy or just some very basic stuff as far as volume and coach placement goes. So I got a little dry erase board here. It's going to help me remember what it is that we're talking about. But basically, the first thing that you need to know is all of this kind of comes into play once you become Emerald. And an Emerald is two personally sponsored coaches on each side, one on each side, your left and your right leg. They have to be personally sponsored to you, because like if you see that you're right here and then a coach appears right here and you don't know who they are, and you already had a coach over here, that doesn't make you Emerald because it's not your coach, right? It needs to be two personally sponsored coaches. But one of the things that I want you to understand is once you get a downline, once you get coaches below you on both sides and you're an Emerald, then you start to earn a team cycle bonus, or you get paid off of your volume. And the volume is a 200 to 100 ratio, right? So you need 200 out of one leg and 100 out of the other. And as an Emerald, you get 14. As a Ruby, you get 16. And as a Diamond, you get 18 for every 200 and 100 splits that you get. So basically, if this leg over here, let's say that this leg made 660 volume, and this leg over here did 330. Then what you figure out is you say, okay, this is obviously my stronger leg, so we'll pull the 200s from that. And 200 goes into that 3 times. So next week you'll start with 60 points, okay, and they'll take 300 out of here. And next week over here you'll start with 30 points, and they'll pay you 3 times. So 3 times 14 would be what? $42 is what you'd make if you were an Emerald and that was your volume, 660 and 330. What I want you to look at here is the way that genealogy goes. We build in a straight line on this team, and pretty much every team builds in a straight line now. Every coach is responsible for building their own inside leg. See, I've got all these no's here. That's because you don't put coaches here. Okay, there's some exceptions for that. If you have a family member in the account, in the business or something like that. But at this level, you don't build on the inside, okay? And so I'm going to step over here to 72 hours. You get 72 hours to move a coach once you put them in there. Okay, so until you really get the hang of this, when you sign a coach, I want you to look at where that coach went and make sure that they're in the right spot. If you're not sure if they're in the right spot or not, then ask somebody. Okay, post it in Team Panacea. Somebody will take a look at it from your upline. I'll take a look. Somebody will, and we'll tell you if it's non-traditional or not. The other thing is you're going to have a power leg and a weak leg sometimes, and that power leg most of the time is built from your upline. So you're going to find coaches in your organization that you didn't put there. That's how you know, okay, you know what, once you start seeing a coach that you didn't put there, then you know that you need to focus on building the other side. That's your inside leg. Let's see, what else do I have here? I want you to use the graphical genealogy to make your coach, make your placement. So you go into your online office, you go to My Business, My Downline, and then graphical genealogy. And I want you to look at that, and you're going to see yourself basically, and then you're going to see below you maybe 2 blue people or a green person like that's got a name next to it and an outline of a little blue person. I want you to click one of those and turn them red at the very bottom. It doesn't matter which, but you need to set your preferred placement. The default is first available. Never use first available. Remember, we build in a straight line on the team, and the other thing real quick I want to touch on is U+2. That means that you can have 2 accounts in addition to your own that you pay for as a family member. So that kind of could end up being an ace in the hole for a Success Club or something like that. And every successful coach, every high-level coach takes advantage of that. But again, that's a little bit farther down the road. I think that's pretty much it. Well, real quick for Diamond, You need 4 coaches on each side, and one of those need to be an emerald on each side. So I think that's it. Post questions, shoot me a message, something like that, and I'll answer anything else that we can. I hope that helps. I hope that was not too scatterbrained for you and it made some sense.